Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at a Golgari list, and this is going to be doing some different things, trying to get lands in the graveyard and trying to trigger Titania, but more importantly, we're playing with a card I haven't ever played with. These are going to be the first times I've actually cast it, but Uurg, Spawn of Turg. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's a weird card, but it's another way to get cards in the graveyard. Well, let's go look at the deck list and we'll talk about it some more. As always, if you'd like to support the channel, hit the join button down below, or you can, use any of the other cool features that are here. But if you want to protect all your stuff, check out ultrapro.com/PowrDragn. Use promo code PowrDragn at checkout, and they'll save you 5%, and they'll support the channel right back. Okay, so let's go down these cards, and we'll talk about our new weird boy here in a second. But we got 3 cut down. And by the way, I want to say this list, I've seen a few versions of it, and I believe it was popularized by CGB. So I think that was the first time I saw this list, and then I saw some others playing it. So there's a lot taken from his list for sure in this one. So I just want to point that out. But we have 3 cut down, 1 dig up, which dig up can be used early, but mostly it's to search at the end in case we need to set up the Titania combo or something. We've got 2 Go for the Throat, 1 Infernal Grass, 3 Shigeki, because again, it's another way to put things in your graveyard, but also get stuff back after we're dumping everything in there. We're playing 3 Terra Sunder because it's great right now. 4 Bankbuster, 1 Unlicensed Hearse, just as another way to clear the graveyards and such, but give us another big thing to attack with. We've got 3, or actually just 1, sorry, Gix Yawgmoth Predator, kind of just as a catch-all late in the game, or a way to just not have our dead cards go to waste. 3 Brybridge Tracker, just big bodies that gives us another way to draw cards. 3 Titania, because it's a combo we're going to try to get off. And then we're playing 2 Old Rutstein, which again can put stuff in the graveyard and gets us some value. But Uurg, Spawn of Turg. Now, this is a 3 mana, technically 0/5, but we're going to be putting some number of lands in the graveyard. And then for each land, it's going to get a +1 power. But a very interesting thing is it lets us surveil 1. And this means every turn we get the best of what's on top. I mean, if it's junk, we put it in the yard. Otherwise, we get to draw it. And if we're just in a pinch for life, other than just being a big body with a 5 toughness, it actually can sacrifice lands, put them in the graveyard, and then we gain 2 life. So it actually helps us stay alive and grows itself while also making our draws better. It's got to be at least decent, but we'll find out, because it fits well with what we're doing. Playing 2 Shieldred, because, well, Shieldred's just good. And then we've got 1 Gix's Command, 1 Cruelty of Gix, 3 Awaken the Woods. And this is kind of a good late game catch-all, because if we are doing what we're trying to do and we're getting a bunch of lands and doing all that stuff, like, we kind of need a payoff for it. And I also don't mind doing this to get us some blockers, so if we want to keep attacking and leave other things back, it's also possible we can just get to where we can do multiple things in a turn, especially if we want to use the land so we can make a bear and still do something else. But speaking of which, we got 3 Swamp, 1 Takenuma, 4 Argoth, this is the land we were talking about, 1 Beseiju, 4 Forest, 4 Deathcap Blade, 4 Llanowar Waste, and 4 Riveteer's Overlook. So I don't think mana's going to be a problem. It's going to be just, can we hold up against the early damage from some decks to survive to the end? Do we want an extra Titania, or is 3 enough? And then ultimately, does it feel like there's anything we're missing, and is this even viable? So y'all go enjoy the games. We'll talk about all those things at the end of the video, and I'll have a card spotlight for you as usual. Yeah, okay. We keep this, sure. I mean, like, why? What else are we going to do with this, right? I mean, no, we go get another swamp, because we have another green source in hand. Alright. Well, there's an Argoth, which is cool. Still got to get some stuff in the yard, so that might take a minute. But we'll see. I forgot that card existed. I love when opponents are playing just random cards. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. You know what? Let's just run Titania out there. That's what we're here for, so let's do it. No attacks. And if we get an untapped land, we could play Shieldred, and then we just run Argoth out there and start trying to go to town, I guess. Oh yeah, fight rigging's still viable. Oh, it's not mono green. Ah, crap. Well, this was a thing. I mean, I guess we shielded. I kind of want to play this in attack, but there's no telling what they have. Let's go with this. I mean, I attack. Maybe they block and kill it with a lightning strike or something. It's like the worst thing that happens. I'm kind of like, if so, how much do I care? I don't really know. Yeah, let's be the aggressor. Okay, they're not blocking anyway. I couldn't convince myself that was a good enough reason to not attack. I mean, yeah, we have Argoth going, but like, I'm probably gonna Awaken the Woods here anyway. Though I say that, I mean, I could Gix here first. Nah, we're gonna do this. Because even Gix with this is a pile of cards. Actually, you know what? Let's just wait. Nah, they left too much mana open, and they have another blocker now. We're not even attacking there. It's fine. Alright. Yeah, no attacks. No real reason to. And now, with this extra mana, we have extra choices next turn. Oh no, there goes Shieldred. We're kind of alright with that, though. These people. Gotta ban somebody. Alright, all done. Bots are silly sometimes. Okay. What are we looking to do here? We could want to start that, but that takes all 5 lands. So we'd be able to do this and then that. But then we're not really attacking with anything, and that's silly. What do we do here? I mean, I guess we do. And we can search for a land with that, put some stuff in the graveyard, so I'm just going to attack with this. If they block, we kill something. If not, we get a card. Oh, I have to mill as a sorcery. I forgot about that, actually. That's a real thing. Let's see. I could do this now, and then if I find a land... Yeah, let's do it. It's a little bit of complicated space, but it's fine. We did find a land, and it's a land that'll go to... Oh, but it comes into play tapped. Didn't quite do what we wanted to do. Fair enough. We'll go ahead and play this. Back on the field. Playing a License Hearse just because. And end the turn. I'm assuming something big is going to come down now. Now that they have all the mana they need. Yep, I assumed that would be the case. Sure, you got it. Hey, look what just showed up on time. Thanks. Much appreciated. Still don't have enough lands in the graveyard yet. So that's a thing. I'm gonna use this. I just don't know what for, to be honest. Like, I think I just start at 1 on this. Oh, another leveler. Isn't that special? Well, I mean, it's like, see, this is tough, because now I know they have this in hand. So we're going to be staring at this. I need to be able to sack some things. Alright, no attacks. The only good news is I can keep them from getting anything relevant with that, so that's a bonus. Yeah, there's the fun card in here, but it's in our yard. I mean, they can get one of these back out and attack. Like, that's real. Are we gonna minus something? Yep, sure, that makes sense. Alright. And... oh. I mean, we get to tutor. I'm just not sure. I mean, obviously we can go get a kill spell, but I'm not sure that's quite enough. I mean, we probably get Terrace under to kill the portal whenever they cast it. It's probably the best thing we can do. Interesting. Coming after this. Alright. Yeah. An extra life doesn't hurt. Alright, now we got the lands in the yard, so I may start thinking about getting Titania, but Titania would have to survive both of the levelers is the problem, because it's during our upkeep. I don't know how likely that is to happen, but it's a thing. Yeah, bring the pain. I ain't blocking. I mean, obviously we have to worry about trample from those guys, but it is what it is. Get rid of both of those so we don't have to see them later. Alright. What do I want to get? Grixis command doesn't really do much here. I mean, it might just be get Titania here, honestly. I mean, we know what the opponent's hand is, so we just put them to the test, right? I mean, might as well get all of it out there, sure. And pass. Alright, we got big Uurg on the table. And even Unlicensed Hearse is doing some work here. Like, everything's on point for the moment. Sure. It's a land, you got it. We're going to get rid of these 3 tokens that served us oh so well. Alright. Let's get rid of... Let me view my graveyard. Is there anything... Because getting rid of creatures is the only thing we're really worried about them recovering, right? So we want to get rid of a Shieldred, because we're not going to get that back, and maybe... I guess Titania wouldn't matter that much. Uurg would be a pain, though. Not that it matters, because we can target once they target, but still. Don't see a reason otherwise. So let's just get Uurg. Actually, that's not true. Yeah, these are all kind of bad. Shieldred's probably the next biggest problem. Surveil. That can go in the yard. That's fine. Alright. We got big stuff. That's our last land we can go search for. Yep, and the opponent gives up. Yeah, we'll keep this. Ugh. Okay, well, we're gonna have some work to do. Alright, go ahead and put that in. Good news is, we can kill something and block something, force them to use an extra card, because usually a 1/4 is pretty big for them to deal with. So that's fine. But we're gonna be a little behind, so we're gonna have some work to do for real. But maybe they'll spend their goods before we get to Shieldred action? I don't know. Adversary. Alright, adversary works. They're using their burn spell now. Trying to think what we're hoping to do here. I mean, that resolves. Whatever. I mean, we can't do anything about that. I'm just deciding what I want to kill here. And I feel like it's the Bloodthirsty Adversary? Nah, because that's always going to be a static 2/2. Let's kill this. When we go to 10, that's not happy, but it's not really sad either. That's not a bad backup card to have. Come on, let's get a token creature. I wanted it to be a creature so bad. Having an extra blocker and not having to throw Old Rudstein in the way would have been excellent. Now what's going to happen is we're going to block. They're probably going to shoot Old Rudstein, which makes a lot of sense. And hope Shieldred can carry the water the rest of the distance. Yeah, I mean, we're blocking regardless. That's a no question. I'm assuming it's a burn spell, but like, what are we going to do about it? The good news is we now have the path clear for Shieldred. Or if we want to make a bunch of littler dudes. But I don't think we do. I think we do this. We go to 9. Even if they draw a burn spell here, we're willing to trade Shieldred since we have another. Phoenix Chicks are annoying, though. Not gonna lie. Are annoying. We can gain some life from this, though. So that's real. We still just block here. We may actually have to play Uurg to draw life, or gain life, honestly. I just realized that. I mean, okay, we could play a 2-3. Because, I mean, this is only a 1-5. There's nothing else in the yard yet. But this gains us 2. This would also gain us 2 if we cracked it. I'm trying to think which is better. Because I don't know if I actually want to give up lands. I feel like I'm going to do this. Oh, I can't, actually. Well, I could crack the treasure. You know, I'm just going to do this. And because of the creatures they play, I'm going to go ahead and crack it since I have this other token anyway. And see if we can find something, get some extra info here to help ourselves out. That's not bad. Not good. No attacks. I'm better off waiting here. Alright. Interesting. Okay, so they're just willing to give up the land here. I don't understand this attack at all. But I'm blocking. Yeah, I didn't understand that at all. Yeah, let's keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Even though we could leave Cut Down open, I mean, we can just cast it next turn. It's really not that big a deal. Alright. Well, looks like we don't need it anyway. Do I even want to cut down that? Like, I feel like a strong maybe? That makes me not want to as much. Alright, let's see what we can do. That's going to be tough. I mean, we can just get rid of it if we really want to. Yeah, might as well. Mostly because of what we have in our hand with the Grixis command. Alright, opponent's going to block. Alright, let's see what we got going on. Another farmhand. This looks like just a really grindy Esper deck, which I think it is. Alright, well, if there was a sweeper, I guess we're about to see it. or not. If they had a sleeper, they definitely would have just, or sweeper, they would have just blocked there, I think. I'm not 100% sure what the motivation would be otherwise to not. I mean, obviously, kill card in hand for Shieldred here. No. Huh. Then it makes me wonder if it's just a Wandering Emperor. Because it still would have stopped because of a flash trigger. But, we'll see. Alright, they have 3 lands untapped. Ooh, that's interesting. Being able to go get a Titania when we want it is going to be nice. I think, though... These are not legendary. Let's see. We could spend 5, but I wouldn't be able to do this. Dang it. I think we just attack with this then. Alright. Sounds fair. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and make a bear. Because why not? Might stone, weak stone, that makes sense. What else you got for us? Not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned about what they could be doing here. We're gonna attack with these. 1, 2, 3 lands in the graveyard, not 4. Which is important. Boy. Alright. Okay, we got the lands in there. And I think we just end the turn. Some big monster's about to hit now, right? Just a lay down arms. Okay. Thought that was about to be worse. Go ahead and draw a card. Those are not what we were looking for at all. Super unfortunate. Alright, so if we assume there's a Wandering Emperor, what are we worried about here? I guess we just attack with these. Is there not one? Okay, there it is. You're going to try to give that first strike, aren't you? No?
You're just underwhelming.
They are. Great. Okay, this could cost us 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'd have enough to do that. Alright, I mean, I guess so. Might as well try, right? I mean, I doubt it. They got 3 unknown cards here. One's probably a farewell. Nope, just another lay down arms. Okay. Why wouldn't it be?
Let your blade do the talking.
Let's make the opponent get rid of a thing, and we'll put counters on something, which we never do with this, but... On up to 1 creature, yep. And we'll attack. See if they got another one. They do not. And we're going to go ahead and just play this. And I guess we'll put this into play. I don't think we really have anything we're going to discard it to. Alright, we'll take it. Okay, what are we going to do? We keep this. We keep this. Ooh. Alright, we got to gain the life from this. As much as I'd like to do something else, we got to do a swamp there. That'll keep some damage off of us when we try to cut down something. Oh. Well, I was thinking we might be rolling into mono red territory, but obviously I was wrong. Let's just off that Bank Buster Rooney. No relation to the Spinner Rooney. Alright, what are they doing? Probably a Fable? No? Maybe? Interesting. Wow, what kind of ramp shenanigans are they playing? Also, if they're playing those, should I just go ahead for Titania here? Because this likely isn't going to get to kill anything, so sure. Now, I know as soon as I say that, they're going to play Fable, and I'll be like, I could have killed the thing. But, yeah, it is what it is. Nope. That actually changes entirely, because now it feels more like we're going to be worried about a 5-mana thing here to sweep the board. So I got 4, 5, 6. If I kill that, they'll have 7. Could have 8, potentially. Ugh, that would suck. I guess no matter what, we're attacking. But man, this does not feel good. I want to get rid of that, but we'll see. I feel like I'm gambling a little bit here. But if they get what they want, there's not a lot we're going to do about it. Nope. One of these is gone. Nope, just taking 2. Please don't kill our things. I mean, they can't use these for the burn down the house yet, which was the other reason to not get rid of it, because if all they had was burn down the house, they at least have to find a real mana for it. And this still keeps them a turn away, now 2, because since they didn't play a land here, from playing the big 8/8 to kill stuff. Oh no! What else? Oh, and a Vulture Surge. Alright, alright. Fair. Makes sense. Yep. Well, they found mana. So that is going to be a problem. How big of one, I don't know just yet. So we know they have that, and they're going to want to play that next turn. That kills either of these bodies. Oh, man, what I wouldn't give for another Terrace Under. I think we're just not going to end up using this. So now I just have to decide if it's worth doing this or not. I think we attack. And I'm going to do this for 1. On 1. Mostly because if it's a big dude, then you have to play it out of the yard. We only get hit once. Alright. And it was a portal, so cool, cool. So we can now tutor up something to get rid of an artifact, and that will help quite a bit. Alright. So now they have more than enough mana to play that, but we also know we can get rid of it when the time comes. We are only at 8 though, so that is something to be aware of. Alright, cracking it to get more lands, it looked like. Alright. We are going to get... I was trying to think if anything that exiled something from the graveyard might have been worth it, but I don't think we do. I mean, there's an argument for Awaken the Woods, but I'm only going to be... Well, I'd be able to do it for 4. Still leave a token behind, but I'm not sure what that really does, unfortunately. Yeah, I just can't. I think we have to get a Terrace Under. Hate it, but I think that's what we got to do. And we're all the way down to 10, which is a bit scary. But got to do what we got to do. I mean, they can play it. I mean, they know we have the Terrace. Oh, I guess they don't know we have Terrace under because it's a blind draw. We can gain life from Uurg as well, so it's not like the end of the world. Alright. So I'm wondering if we just let Leveler happen. Because, like, we exile... Yeah, Leveler, it's fine. You get to kill our dude. I mean, we go to 2, which sucks, but we can gain some life back. Okay. Oh, that was a new Leveler. I wasn't paying attention. Ugh, that sucked. Crap. Didn't really want to use it on that, but we may have to. Get rid of that. I mean, we lose a life, gain a life, but, I mean, desperate times. Oh, does that even help us? Not really. No, I think we're dead. Because they can just play the other dude out of the yard. This helps somewhat. Put 2 counters on, they sacrifice a thing. We do get lifelink for a turn. Alright. Put 2 counters on, make opponents sacrifice. Though we could return 2 things. Hold on. Well, the problem is we return stuff, but then they've got that, and we don't have the mana to take advantage of it. Alright, I guess this is all we're going to do. Not the most exciting plan, but here we are. Almost feel bad for panicking and sacrificing that land previously. Alright, opponent's at 8. I mean, again, they could just play those out of yard on back-to-back turns. So this isn't the nicest time. Portal, sure. So our turn, we will get rid of this. We'll play this. I mean, we're going to lose it no matter what. And unfortunately, we don't have the lands in the graveyard yet. And even then, we'd still be fighting to flip the Titania. I don't know if we would. All right. I think we're just dead in 2 hits. Because, I mean, this dies, we take 8. That dies, and we take another 8. Unless we find another Terrace under. But, yeah. Oh, they just drew another Leveler? Alright, GG's. Like, we just did nothing that game. They got us. Okay, we go first. Let's keep it. Feels a little ambitious with not a lot to do in hand. But, you know what? I'm there. Oh, that's nice to draw there. I mean, even if it dies, we at least get a little bit of cool stuff left behind. But it won't die to that unless I attack into it, of course. Not to say I won't, because I might. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and attack with this. You're not blocking. Come on now. What? Really? That is one of the more surprising blocks I've seen in a while. Oh, they just wanted something in the graveyard. Okay. That makes sense. Because I was like, I would have taken any amount of money that they were not going to block. Like, I would have lost $100 just then. Dead serious. Okay, I'm trying to bet at what point do I crack this, but I don't think that point is now. And I'm not sure... Do I? You know what? Maybe I do want to trade those. And just leave the opponent with nothing? I mean, they were willing to block last time, though, so... Meh. Let's just attack with this. I don't know if they blocked just because they wanted something for the Corpse Appraiser value or what, but we'll see. Alright. Well, if they have a kill spell, it's coming at Shieldred. We know that much. Yep. Makes sense. So at least slow down their turn, so that's good. Did they not have land? Oh, I was going to say that might have been part of it. Yeah, see, so part of what they did is they were digging for land, I think, is what happened there. That's what that exchange was all about. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to crew this. And attack. I mean, if you can kill it, great. Yep, works for me. Because you don't know, I got another one. I mean, they could have their own shield right here, too. Fortunately, we have a way to draw some cards, because we're a little light on options right now. Oh, well, that's something. We didn't really get a chance to put stuff in the yard yet, though. Huh. What do we want to do here? Kind of like having all this mana, so maybe we do nothing. No, I don't think we're just going to not do anything. We're at least going to attack. If you trade, you trade. Alright. I mean, obviously discard stuff to find the mana they need. I guess I was going to say, I'd probably block with the Bank Buster, but still draw a card here. Alright, just a land. Sure. What more we got? I mean, we're going to block it. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a land in hand. Still leaves 3. Yeah, seems worth it. I mean, you want to sack a treasure, kill Titania, and try to wipe my whole board? I wouldn't fault you for it. Nope, just another Fable. Alright. That's a neat option. Let's go ahead and make a bear. And attack. Only had 1 land go? 2 lands go. Alright, cool. Count is at 2. Now it gets dangerous because I can start copying things. So it's going to get a bit scary. I mean, I'll trade for a bear. Like, I'm not totally sure what they thought we were going to do, but yeah. I assume this Titania was going to die to that anyway. So that's fine. Okay, what do we get here? We get a Deuter. I don't mind that. Oh, that's not bad either. We'd give him a mana, but we don't have to worry about double reflections, which is kind of a big deal. Matter of fact, let's go and just do that now. And then I think I'm just going to make another bear. Oh, here comes more kill cards. Oh, Urtai. Alright. Counter the thing and give us a card? I'm down. I actually would like a card right now. Oh, and a great one at that. Look at that. How convenient. I mean, it's a little tough because the opponent's got extra cards. We got none. We can draw an extra one off of the blood token, but we need some help. For sure. Yep, Corpse Appraiser. Probably get rid of Titania, I'm guessing. Tutor up a card. And let's draw something good here. We have all the mana we need, so that's the good news. It's just, can we do anything else? That's a sweet card to get. Not going to be too upset about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. No attacks. We'll try to get it done next turn. This game is taking some weird turns. Not the way I thought this was going to go after how it started, but here we are. Alright, let me go ahead and crack this clue real quick. Ooh. 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 We have 1, 2, 3. We do have the lands in the yard. Wow. Okay, then. That was a bit of a surprise. What if we... Nah. I need to leave enough open in case... Well, I guess we just got to try to do this first. See if there's a counter. I mean, it might just be a kill spell, but whatever. Those are cute, but not what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and grab Titania back. And then we try to attack with everything? Meh. I mean, they're only at 9, so, like, they gotta split the blocks, I guess. Alright. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, that's fine. That's kind of the benefit for us on a spell like that. Once their hand's low, they can't kill your 4 and 5 toughness stuff easily. I mean, you gotta discard to try to find something to kill Titania if you don't have it, right? Sure. I mean, you get a bunch of little dudes. That makes sense. Alright. Totril's a good hit, though. Sure, you get all the dudes. Get this. And we have another Titania. Wow. These are legendary, so that doesn't particularly help us. And we can put 4 counters on a land. Is what we do. We do have another Argoth in play, though, so that's kind of nice. We attack. I'm assuming you block with 7 tokens and something else. This is interesting. Does this trigger anything when we attack? Use the number of lands we control. Put 4 counters on target land. It becomes elemental. Okay. Just trying to think. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available. So we could do this and still activate this one time, which is fine. Sure. I think we just attack. Let them do what they're going to do. Yeah, I mean, just throw everything in front of it to block it, right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. Just say, like, F it. It's all going to block. All right, so the trick here is I think we actually want to kill, silly as this sounds, more of the tokens. Because they can draw cards off the tokens, so we don't want that. All right, so we got the tokens in the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If we get rid of those. And then I will activate this one time on, let's say, a forest. Actually, let's go with swamp. All right, then we're going to play the other one. And as long as I don't have a kill card, we get to do it again. That won't do it. However, Toxtrol will shrink our stuff small enough that we will not be able to kill the opponent, I do not believe. Oh, we didn't. Oh, because we took everything out. Never mind. Oh, no. I'm a goofball. Do we still have a shielder in it? We do. All right, we'll just get shielded out of the yard. Not an exciting win, but it's something. All right. Like, crappy way to win, but it is what it is. Pass the turn. No attack. I don't know. I mean, I feel a little bad, but yeah, you know, is what it is. Oh, you can kill Shieldred because it's only going to be a 4 toughness. Good call, opponent. Good call. I ain't even mad at you. Way to go. Wait, what? You didn't? Oh, because it still has to be used as a sorcery. Doesn't matter. Alright, so while the deck did work, we did discover a couple of things. One, that all of our cards did what we wanted them to do, and Uurg actually was kind of an interesting card, so I want to play with that a little bit more to experiment with it. I will say though, the games can be a bit grindy, as you saw. Some of them are going to go a little bit longer, so if that's not your style of Magic, you're not going to enjoy this deck. And it is a winning deck, but it's like a little over 50%. I wouldn't say it's like going to go crazy. There are going to be some times where your draws are just going to be slow, and that's a little bit tough, but there's not a lot you can do about that with the style of deck that we're playing. I think also the other thing too is trying to figure out when it's best to play Awaken the Woods and when it's not. Do you need a bunch of blockers? Are you trying to get extra mana? Trying to plan out what you're going to do with the mana over the next 2 or 3 turns, or do you have a way to draw multiple cards to make use of that mana? I think those are kind of decisions you really have to figure out through playing a few games. And I'm not even sure with the number of games I've played that I'm totally comfortable with it, but I feel after like game 15 or 20, it'll probably feel a little bit better. But this actually was pretty interesting and did some cool stuff. And we got to meld Titania multiple times. That was cool because we struggled to do that before because opponents always conceded. So it was very cool to see that go off. So yeah, overall, I think it's pretty neat. As for changes, I'm probably going to be removing 1 cut down, 1 of the Briarbridge tracker, and maybe even 1 Awaken the Woods to play 1 Junji because I think the dragon could be very good, and possibly playing 2 of the werewolf, the Graveyard Trespasser. I don't know why I couldn't remember the name, but I think that'll give it a little bit of extra reach, give us a few more bodies, and I think really does what we want to do. And Junji's another recursion card, so those included, I think you'll make some pretty positive changes to the deck. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Llanowar Dead. Just because this is kind of a cool card from, I believe, Apocalypse, that you can tap for black mana. It's a 2 mana 2/2. Not something you see that often on a mana creature, but the cool thing about it is it's not really bulk. I think it's one of those older cards you look at and you think like, oh, this probably isn't worth much. But the reality is it's like 25 cents, which admittedly doesn't sound like a lot, but bulk rares only go for like 8 or 9 cents. So this isn't a bad one at all. So you maybe can put a few of those together, see what's on people's buy list, and you might make a couple of dollars or 2. Now, if you like creature decks that are a bit different, check out this other video we had that's a tokens list with Abzan colors that actually did a lot of work with the Queen. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.